Hello YouTube, good evening YouTube. Oh, nice to have you back. So we're going to do another one of my games from a Magic player's perspective. From those that don't know, my name's Matthew and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. For those that don't know, this is the series in which I cover various roguelikes and various other digital TCGs from a Magic player's perspective. We go into a little bit about each, are they worth buying, and a bit about the mechanics from each. And for those that don't know me in person, Thursday is takeaway day. So I've just had my takeaway for the week. I had curry today from the restaurant. I had chicken tikka masala for the main. I had onion bhaji, sheikh kebab, aloo sog, and chips, I believe. All right, let's go into today's game. So we're going to feature SPELLROGUE. So this is another roguelike, and I've done other roguelikes in my videos before, and this is going to be another of those. So SPELLROGUE today is today's featured game. So it's currently in early access. It's on the Steam platform, and it's basically being developed and added to all the time and improving. So support it in early access, and you may get it cheaper, and eventually there may be some more features in the game. Anyway, SPELLROGUE is a dice rolling roguelike. So it's basically like Slay the Spire or similar games in the series in that kind of genre, but with dice. Or it's similar to those two Dicey Dungeons, Slice and Dice, and similar games like that. Alright, today we're going to play SPELLROGUE. Anyway, wish me luck. I have yet to clear it. I've got about 10 hours on the game, so let's hope we can clear it today. Alright, so this is the main screen. These are the 3 characters, so I haven't unlocked this one yet. I should unlock it soon. There's the choice of Lapis or Hazel. For those who don't know in person, I'm a green player in Magic, so we're going to pick the green one, which is Hazel. Each of these have got various different associated loadouts with it, which you've got 4 loadouts, but you have to unlock them, and I haven't got any near that many milestones. So you unlock them by doing these milestones, which are basically reach level 247, win games using the various starting phone. So we're going to start with the default loadout, which is loadout A. Anyway, wish me luck. So, as in all these games, there's going to be various amount of maps. On each map, you get various different encounters. You can choose the route you go, as in all of these games, and basically you go through various maps. As I say, there's various battles, elite encounters, and various other things. And I'll explain a bit more as we go along. Right, there are 3 maps, and at the end of each map, there's a boss, and there's an end boss at the end. Right. So we start out, I'll explain a bit more as we go along. Okay, so this is a starting artifact. So this is an ongoing power that you basically start with. So this one is Stoneforge Greaves, or similar, like Lightning Greaves in Magic. So this starts on turn 1. You gain one power, and that means basically increases the damage on all of your attacks by 1. This is applied 2 days to all enemies, and the days is a status effect, so it means they attack for 33% less. And all turn 1 Gaia's Gasp, which means you roll a sapling, which is a dice, extra dice basically, that persists between the turns. So I'll explain that as we go along. I'm probably going to go with the Gaia's Grasp, because it's just like extra dice. So you look at the map. So basically looking at try and go 1. I'm thinking about going down this middling path, because there's 3 enemies, a shard, which is like an upgrade, into the sanctuary. The sanctuaries are like some upgrades. Alright, we'll show you a bit about how it works. Alright, busy week for me. Basically, I'll be going to starting from the weekend. I'll be doing some of the release events for the new Magic set, which is Outlaws of Thunder Junction. It's MTG meets a Western kind of theme, so with a cowboy focus. And that, I need to say, I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's quite good. It's quite different to any other Magic set they've done for sure. Anyway, they say I'll be doing a pack opening for that on release week, so that will only be I'll do it once I've finished my release events and drafts. So it will be out within a few days or so. Anyway, so this is your starting screen. So these are your starting spells as such, and you've got 3 to start with. You can build up more, but then these are your dice. This is like your dice pool. And then, so then you basically, you start with, that's the amount of dice, but it doesn't count this one. So this is like a bonus dice. So this is the intent as always on these games, or not all games actually show the intent, but this one is looking at like it's going to do 3 damage. This one is going to apply 2 weak, reduces the attack damage on target for a turn. Right, so we basically just want to finish the enemy at the front. So we can do this in various different ways. So there's this one, so these have got, so each of these you can place the dice on. They have to have, some of them have to be specific numbers, some of them don't. For instance, this one can be any number. This has to be an even number, and this has to be a 4, for instance. So, and basically, we'll show it as you go along. So we're going to add to the lowest one, and then basically this ups it by 1. Then it goes there, and that's the maximum on that one. So this will do 5 dice. So each of these has got a number, which is a charge, which is how many times you can use it in a turn. You can do this, because that will just finish it. Anyway, there's no point gaining block because they're not doing anything, so you might as well just keep upping the dice. Right, and as you see, that was the 3rd time we used that one, so it runs out, so we might as well do... we're not going to be able to do it any more damage, so we're just going to gain the block. Okay, so this one, though, it basically is like a countdown, so the dice on it go over between turns. Anyway, the chances are we're going to finish it next turn anyway. I'll leave that dice because that will go up by 1, and you just pass the turn. As you see, my attacks are going to do less damage this turn. So you've got -2 attack damage. So basically, I'm just going to go with the largest attack. So keep on upping it again, it goes to the thing. Does less damage, but like it doesn't really matter. The next one's going to finish it. Let me do 1 to it and finish it off. Anyway, this isn't about as much as in building your deck. It's more like about using what you have. You've got all you see these are those the items you can use. They're one-off use. Now we can have a choice between even or this kill shot. I'm probably going for the block one. Right, I think we decided this way. Anyway, the 3 maps. A run takes around an hour. We will see if we can do it. I've got close but not quite. Alright, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you know any other TCGs and roguelikes that I should feature in this series, let me know in the comments. I need to know what other games people are playing, let me know as well. I don't just play PC games, I play console and retro as well. And as you say, I've got a lot of videos on YouTube now. I've been going for like 2 years. I cover quite a lot of stuff. I mean, you say they've all linked, and if you found me through Steam, they're also available for that platform as well. And we say I keep doing them. We should be doing another physical collecting videos soon, which will be probably on my favourite PlayStation games. My dog's just come into the room though. For those that don't know, that my dog is Soph. She's a Shih Tzu, which is a small dog. She's hoovering up around the floor. Anyway, these aren't actually attacking for a lot of damage. They're just hankering down, so I can just keep attacking them. Yeah, so there are only 3 characters in this game at the moment, but they are going to apparently do a new one, which is a 4th character, which is going to be in like an air mage. So this is basically like the earth or green equivalent, I would describe it as. The other one is like a blue equivalent, and the new one is going to be like an air equivalent, which I'm not really comparing that to, whether it's like a blue thing in Magic or not. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, they keep adding new stuff to it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's one of my favourites of this kind of like dice rolling thing. Although it feels more like a traditional board game in some ways than some of these games. It's also similar to stuff like Dice Forge, which is like a paper game as well. Again, X block. Again, X plus X block. Probably gonna have the gleaming one. So, right, so if you click up here, you can basically change your spells and stuff, but I haven't gone over the ones. You should see shortly that we will do, and then we'll build it up. Anyway. I'm also enjoying Hearthstone Battlegrounds at the moment. So the new Duos update just released. I mean, so I'm probably going to do a video on that. So, you know, say those that haven't seen Well, or even those that have played Battlegrounds, they just became an update. So it's like, for those that don't know Battlegrounds, it's this single, it's like an auto chest equivalent mode for Hearthstone, which you get. There's a mode now where you can play in teams, but like it's quite hard to communicate with your opponent if you don't, because they don't get voice chat as a default. So you have to try and communicate with your opponent and play like the game, and it's quite interesting. I say I'll probably do a video on it at some point. I tried to record this again the other day, but my settings didn't come out right. I think I've got them sorted now anyway. I think I was being too ambitious with the settings. Anyway, should be alright now. Hopefully the video will come out good as well. Right, let's get into it. We've just been offered Oaken stuff. Okay, so these, like, you probably know, but like all these games, they have a rarity scale as well. So the common is this, which is white, goes to uncommon, which is the green, and I believe the rare is blue, and I'm not really sure on what you get after that because I don't really know. Oh yeah, I'll take this. Oh yeah, I might as well take the spell. I forgot to click on it. Alright, that's another Oaken Self. They don't upgrade though in this game if you get multiple copies, so not so useful. Right, so now I'll show you how the upgrade works. So you get shards, and then you basically you can see above with the thing what you can upgrade. So this is just gain 8 block, or you can gain 2 times X block. So that can technically be 10 block, but that's just an even number, and that's a 1 to 5. I think it's kind of tricky on with this. It's either the 2 times X block. So at most you can gain 10, or that's just locked in at 5, and there's no drawback. I think I'll just take the 8 block because you get on like a 2 Alright, so now we get down here, which is Sanctuary, so that's a selection of gifts. Then see, you've got a choice here between healing 10, paying 25 to heal 25, or getting rid of a spell or disenchant as opposed to disenchant the magic card. Yeah, so then you'll be able to get some more currency to spend in the shop. So I've gone for getting rid of the spell and getting more. We're going to go to the random special event because they can be good. They are a bit random though. Okay, so there's a choice of the holy water, which is like an item, which are the one-off use. I haven't used an item yet. Or gain devoted. I'm just going to gain the blessing at the start of the next 3 combats. So we go to a regular encounter. I'm trying to avoid the elites. I don't know if that's right or not, but like I haven't clicked the game. I just want to get a finish. Right. We're approaching the first boss. Okay, so these aren't doing anything on the first turn, so we're basically just going to go with the attack. I've got actually, I believe I've got 3 things now that gain block and only 1 thing that does damage. So this isn't very balanced. I'm probably wanting to get rid of one of the block things at least for another offensive thing. All right, this is going up 1. So we go 7 to the front one. So this only attacks the front enemy. You can't target the back one. You have to. There's certain things that only will target the front and the back, for instance. A lot of these deck builder games were on sale recently in the Steam sale. So, for instance, I got quite a few. I got like what's it? I got Darkest Dungeon 2, along with quite a lot of other stuff as well. Anyway, I aim to do some other games in this kind of series at some point. I'm just trying to play them a bit more, so I'm a bit more familiar, so I can give you a bit more insight into it. This should be going down next turn anyway, and they're not really going to do. This one's attacking for 5, but it's not going to do anything on the thing. So we just up this by 1, and that will do it. It has to be an even. Alright, it's attacking for 5. So if I gain 10 block, that should cover it. Oh, it's just gain X block. I misread it. I thought it was the gain double X block. Anyway, it's fine. It's still covered. And then we do 7 to the front and we carry on. Right, so it's attacking for 7. So we should be able to finish it this turn. So I'll just keep doing the attacking option. It's the more like the red option in the equivalent. Alright, so we're going to keep going up. So I need to do 10 to do it this turn, but I got enough damage. So I can do 5. 5 damage, and I need to do it another 5, so I can only do it 4. So I'm better gaining the 4 block, I think. Yeah. So for those that don't know me in person, the same with Magic, I'm mainly a Commander player. I play a lot of Commander, and I also play a lot of Limited. So I do various different videos on them. I do Magic, I do pack openings, which I show what I open out of a various selection of product and what I open in those, and I show those on camera. I also do various videos based on my command decks, which I show off my various different commander decks, and I go into a bit about detail about each and deck lists and various things. Should be doing another one of those soon. Should be doing a dinosaur one. We carry on going, so we're going to get rid of this spell and get another 20 spend in the shop going into the boss. So this one's a bit like a plant kind of thing. It's worth bearing in mind on these puzzles, like in quite a lot of these games, that basically once the main thing goes, the little pods will vanish. So you basically only have to deal with this. So basically, this reads you have to do 20 damage to it to stun this enemy. The only problem is you can only attacking the front enemy because that's how the thing works. I don't have anything that can target or do area damage currently. I'm looking for like the earthquake spell in one of the shops. Alright, anyway, so I'll start attacking the front enemy and see what I can do. So that's the maximum, that's 7 to it. It's got 17 left. So we carry on going. So then I block because I need to do it, so that gives me 8 block. Then I can just gain 3 block from this. And that will finish and gives me blessing. So blessing is next turn all the dice gain +1 value. They don't go over the 6, however. As you see, they just went up. Right, so this is gaining power, so it's not attacking this turn, and this is attacking for 8. So we need to get rid of the front pod to start with. So I just do 7 damage to it. And I don't really want to waste that, but like there is no, I can up this one. Right, now we're just dealing with that. Don't need to gain block, so I might as well just attack. Yeah, so I definitely need something that can target freely, because I'm just attacking the front enemy currently. I've still got these potions, which I can also use, but I don't feel I need to use them. Right, it's attacking for 15. So we can block quite a lot of it. So that is my most efficient to gain block, and that's only got 2 charges. Then I can either do this, I'll probably get another block because that's it covered. And then I'll attack for the maximum. I can do 7, which brings it to 90. I'm not going to take anything. It's worth bearing in mind, once the boss has gone, you do heal, but you don't heal full to full, you heal some of it. Right, it's attacking for 8, so I can just heal 8 for sure, and then I'll just fall in on that 2 spikes, as opposed to lava spike or earth spike in this game. This will be doing 2 sets of 8, so I need to do 30 more damage to stun it. That means it will change to another attack mode, I think. Oh no, stun means it can't take any more actions this turn. So I can do 7, I can do 14. I can't do it 30 for sure, so I'm probably better taking a defensive stance, healing, and doing that. Was that gains me enough block, and then a 7 to attack? Yeah, didn't do me much damage. Not high roll, but I can't really do. Okay, so I'll just keep on going. So I go for 6. Eventually it builds up, so you've got a bit more options. But I feel the game's quite good. So I can do it. It's attacking me for 4. Oh yeah, I go gain 8. Makes sense. Long day. Alright, then I'll get another 3. And that's just covered, and hopefully I can roll some higher numbers next turn. You don't necessarily need to roll high numbers in this game anyway. It all depends about what spells you have. Some of them, as you see, but I was cursed, so my numbers all went down 1 and they went back up 1 due to the blessing. Right, so we can... It's attacking for 20, so I gain 8. I've got 16. It's going to do me some damage, but I need to do some damage. Right, it's taking me for 20. I think I heal most of it back off at the end of this anyway. You heal quite a bit. Right. Right, a good round to attack, I feel, because it's not going to do me any damage. So I'll start going, carry on going. Right. There's achievements in the game already, though. There's quite a lot of ones. There's things for rolling like 20 plus dice. I haven't even got anywhere near that one, for instance. Right. Still got 40 HP left. We're getting there, It's a bit slow, but we'll get there. Well, at least I think we will get there. Alright, so that's a bit more. So it's attacking for 20, though. Alright, so I might as well gain block. At least block that amount of it. And attack. 40 left. This will be an attacking turn. Looking like I will finish it next turn. Alright, it's got 20 left. And hopefully it'll get to a point where I can get a area effect kind of one, because I need it. Alright, that's like 14 for a start. And then just up and up. One more will finish it. I believe it'll do 5 exactly. Right, so we've done the first area. There are 2 more areas. Right, as you see, you get a load of rewards. So you get health, heal 33, gold, shard, and a boss artifact. This one, your choice of 3, so you roll +1 dice each turn, receive 1 sap. So that's reduced block from spells for once. On turn 2, 4, 6, roll even valued dice, or +1 dice and receive thing. I'm just going to go for the extra dice on the turn. Alright, as through the portal. Going to the, it's more like a desert area, this one. There's no new deserts in the new set, coincidentally. They're like Outlaws of Thunder Junction. They're generally ping. They're dual coloured lands that need to be tapped and ping for 1 on entrance. I didn't die to 1 at the pre-release anyway. Right, so we're going to have X block or gain 2 times X block. I mean, sake, and gain 1 blessing. I have 2 times X block. Oh, I could have used it to unlock a slot. That probably would have been better. But then again, I'm probably going to get rid of the bulwark later, which is gain 4 block, because this gain 8 block or gain potentially 10 block is far more flexible. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Anyway, let's see which way we can go down the map as we scroll down there. I probably want to go to the way. Oh, I definitely want to go to a shop. We haven't been to a shop yet, so there's a shop here. Should we go via this shop? Yeah, let's go via this shop. So we go down here. Right. Okay, so I didn't really explain this dice very well. The green dice, the sapling, like the thing in Magic, a sapling persists between turns. So at this, if you don't put this in, allocate it to one of the spells, it will stay over with, and it will add +1 to it. So it will be a 3 the next turn if I don't use it. So right, so they're only attacking for a 5 this turn, so we can just gain 8 block, which will and then we'll start attacking. So we'll just up these dice. So just go all the way up to 6. Right, so this only takes even dice, and this only takes even. So I'm better leaving this dice because it will go to 3 next turn, and then we can do something else with it. And these ones I can put it in. I can gain 2 block or put it into the bulwark, and this turn it will be less. As you see, it only needs a 3 now to use it next turn, so we'll do that and leave this dice here. Right. Right, so these are basically purple dice, but say they can trigger on something, so they're got an ability called what's called Vex. It's when they're spent in the spell, you get -1 value to all dice. So basically, if I use this on one of the spells, in the Earth Spike, for instance, they will drop the value of all the other dice. So this will go to 5, this will go to 2, this will go to 5, and so on. Right, but it can be used in a positive way, because sometimes you need lower numbers. It's not just the high numbers you need in this game. Anyway, the aim is basically, if you want the high numbers, is to use all your numbers before the purple dice. The purple dice should be the last things you use, really. Right, so we're just going to start out with this. 6 on this, then we're going to do 6 on the... As you see, it dropped it down by 2. You can use the 2 or the 2. It doesn't really matter. So this is attacking, so we want to get rid of this. So we do 3 damage to the front thing. It's got 1 health left. So I can use this anyway because it do anything. Then I can up this and then gain more block. As you see, I block all of it and survive. So this one is looking like a ogre kind of mage. Oh, it's a warlock. It look the art of the game is quite cool anyway. There's a Discord and that for those that know. I'll probably link the game on Steam in the description somewhat. Right. Okay, I'm going. So this one's attacking. This attacking with 20. So the minimum I could to get rid of the front one is attack with the spike. Right. So it got 50. So it's attacking me for 18. So I can basically gain 8 block. I might as well just gain the block, to be honest. It's not going to attack for much, and I'll start on it from now. As you see, I couldn't put the 6 in there, for instance, because even if I... Alright, so we got a good... It's attacking me for 18, but, like, I can do a lot of damage this turn, for sure. It's how much I want to commit to block. I'll probably do the block first, and then see what it would do. I can gain 24 block, for sure. Actually, I probably did that the wrong way around. I could have done it in that. Alright, my mistake, never mind. And I'll spike. Yeah, I should have put it in there rather than that, because that would give me more block, but it doesn't really matter as it wasn't doing me that much damage anyway. Loads of 1s. We can use those into that. Up that. Don't need to gain block this turn actually, so we can just keep putting them up. Not great. I can't really alter the rolls that well. Again, I'll do this anyway because I get blessing. I'll at least do the dice next turn, and I can put it into that, and hopefully next turn will be better. As you see, he's building power. Well, I'm going to burn the 6s, and then I can just up this and do 6. Block, 16 block, so it will do me some damage but not much. 26 left, so this will be our in turn. Needs an even, obviously. I'll just put it in there to get the blessing, it doesn't really matter, and then put it into that for the next turn. It's going down next turn anyway. Yeah, I've yet to clear the game. I've got basically to the last boss and not quite done it. Alright, this run hopefully I'll do it, and if hoping soon to unlock the other character, I just haven't got around to it. So it's taking me for 20 something, so we can just 7 it, up this, and that will do it. What are people's favourite roguelikes, like, or even digital TCGs as well? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, this is another rare. 5 to 6. Oh, this one I haven't seen these values. This requires dice with value higher than or equal to 5. Okay, and then it's 2 of the kind. Should we just take this one? It's a rare equivalent. I don't know if it's any good or not, but we'll take it and see. Right, we want to go via the shop because I want to spend some of these gold. Right, so we're going here rich. We're going to go ritual first. So this is basically like a thing. It goes on a cooldown, like a spell. You can use it every X turns, and it basically. Oh, here it is. It says rituals are spells of ultimate magic. They can be used when the energy bar is fully charged, as it says. So I like this one. It's attacks gain lifesteal for 1 turn, which means it's like magic. It's like lifelink basically. As you're thing, but everyone knows in Magic, gaining life is what new players think is good. It's basically only does anything though if it's attached to like a body or something else which is good, like a Jitty or a Lightning Helix or something like that. Alright, so we're going to sell some spells. We're going to sell this to get 20, and that will bring our currency up to 168, so we can be able to buy the 2 of these. Got 168. I'm going to have the pox thing, and that gives me 80. And -1 to the countdown, I think. Okay, so we'll carry on. Down the middle. The problem with this run is I haven't been offered many actual attack spells. So I'm basically looking at getting some more, because I've got a very defensive build kind of here going. Alright. They're not, so the back one's the problem, but like he's attacking for 10, so we can basically well, we can up this, go to 2, then we put in an 8 in there. We'll up this again to get another 2, and then we'll start on the front enemy, so we up this 7. So it's an ignite, so I receive 2 damage whenever a spell is cast here for a turn. So I think I'm just better passing and leave it. I can put it into the bulwark here, but like I don't think it does anything. Alright, we'll leave it and see. I'm also looking at this. It's not the Magic expansion. Isn't the only expansion that's coming out this month. I also play Legends of Runeterra as well, which I've done videos on, and there'll be an expansion for that coming out in about a week. I don't know what much to expect on that expansion, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. And Runeterra is one of the best TCGs anyway. It's one of the most free to play. I mean, see, Magic, they print so many cards now. It's very hard to keep up. Yeah, so you see this has got Pox, which is, on reaching 3 Pox, it deals 10 damage and removes the stacks of Pox. Okay. So I don't have any blocks, or I'll gain block. Gain more block. Any reason for me to gain the block? I've gained enough, so it's 12. 6 block left. Oh, I might as well do that to get the blessing, to be honest. Yeah, that's covered. As you see, the block doesn't persist between the turns, unlike some of these games. There is something that will persist, but we haven't seen it yet, so we'll see if we get to it or not. Yeah, I need more attacks. I'm not doing much damage. Unfortunately, it's quite defensive. But we will see. Where we go. Okay, so it's not attacking so much, I'll just attack even if I take a mere 2 damage for it. It doesn't really matter. It's the same Magic. It doesn't matter until the last point goes. Okay, so these are another thing. They're basically they're like status effects that the enemies inflict. So this one's called Silent. It's when they're spent in a spell, you apply 2 mute to the spell, which means it cannot be played for 2 turns. So you don't want to use these dice particularly. Right, it's not attacking for a large amount, thankfully. Alright, we'll use the mute dice last. So we'll do 5 damage to it. And then we keep upping these. And see if we can finish them with the mute dice, because that'll be the last dice we want to use. I mean, it's only our last attack. So can I finish them in this go? Because I won't get another attack. So I can't use it in that. So I might as well put it into the bulwark. And that will be my last attack for a while, and then we can play quite defensively until it goes. You see, I've lost it, and that's how many turns it can't be played for. So I might as well just gain block. I'm sure you can do this more efficiently, but you don't actually need to. It's not going to affect the outcome, I don't think. Right, as you see, the attacks are coming back this turn. We need to do 20 to finish, and hopefully we won't be muted. Right, so that's cool. So that's fine. So we start with 7 to the front. This looks like it'll be finishing. I could use the gain life steal, but I'm not low enough, I don't think. Right, 7. You see, it's got block though, so it's not. Alright. I'll do that to get the blessing, even if it doesn't mean a difference. Yeah, as you see, 2 of my dice have been done. So 7 will kill her. And don't need to worry about the thing as it's gone. Right, we definitely need one of these spells. Okay, so there are damage spells in there. So we're going to go with the Gaia's Wrath, and we're going to probably get rid of this. Is Thorns. So it's like a defense spell, but it gives you, when they attack, they'll take 3 damage for each. I'm tempted to put the Grove on, but I think the Gaia's Wrath is probably what I want. So we're going to get rid of one of these. I'm going to probably get rid of the Bulwark because I don't feel it's that good. Alright, we're looking at building up. Alright, so that's probably a bit better. Right, we're going to go down here. So you have to go through 4 regular battles down this path. You can go 1 and down an event and then that way instead. That's another option. So we'll go here for sure. It's the way forward. I assume once you finish the regular mode, there'll be something like the, I believe they're called mutators in this game, which are like a difficulty adjustment and various other stuff. But the game's still in early access anyway. Alright, so this is, they look like they're attacking for quite a lot. So we basically want to put some, it's attacking for 12, it's like 20 something. So we gain 8 block there for a start, then we roll there. And then we get 8 block there. And it's, can we finish some of the smaller enemies? So we'll start with Gaia's Wrath on the front one. Unless I think I can finish the back one. I don't think I can, so I might as well. So this puts Pox on it. And then we up this again. And then we do keep upping our power, because that means we have +2 attack damage. If I get low after like another turn, I can give all my attacks life steal. Alright, so we keep upping them. This isn't as a big turn for the enemies, though they're not attacking for a huge amount. Right, Pox has been inflicted. I mean, opposed to Pox, the magic card, which is like it's an iconic black card. It was like, oh, there's more like small Pox and stuff like that. That's the iconic cards. Bit before my playing time. Bear in mind, though, I've been playing Magic since 2001. I'm not new to the game. Right, we can keep going. So we just do 4 to the front enemy. Anyway, the back enemy is now the only one that has power. So we just keep going, really. Next turn we probably lose. Oh, we can gain enough block to survive. So I'll just gain block and blessing, and just start attacking. As you see, I'm building up the power stack and the blessing. Right. We're probably going to heal something this turn, because like, even though I don't have much on, I want to gain something back. We gain that back every 3 turns anyway. Alright, so we're going to try and build up to another Gaia's Wrath. Isn't there's some magic card, like an elemental called, oh no, it's Gaia's Liege I'm thinking of as well. Right, attacking for 12. I was gaining 6 block. It's probably not. Oh yeah, I need to remember to use these potions at some point. I'll probably use them now because I don't feel they're very good. As I say, game 3 Foresight. I can't remember what Foresight does. Let's have a look. Oh, it's next time roll +3 dice. Okay, so it was quite good. Alright, so we're going for a roll many dice next turn. So if we go in this, I want to see how many dice we can roll. So let's apply Mark to the front enemy. Gain 8 block and gain blessing. And the Gaia's Wrath. I think there's an achievement for rolling some amount of dice. I can't remember what it is. So hopefully we get that. I don't think it's going to be enough though. Alright, we're just going to pass. We're going to roll 9 dice next turn. Ooh, that's a lot of dice. I do like, but like it's still satisfying, even the digital rolling dice. But though it doesn't beat rolling them in paper, like in say Warhammer when you roll a fat ton of dice. I've got a large dice stop though for people that know me. Gain 7 block or gain 1. Okay, so Fortify is worth explaining. So it's the basic block that persists between turns. So that's what natural hardness is. Oh, that one sounds. It deals 6 damage roll dice. I feel that might be better. I don't know if that's better in our build or not. Alright, so do I get one deal 6 damage roll dice? Well, that's only. That basically means if you roll a 6, but then again, you have 2 things that have a 6 in them. So that basically, I mean, I don't think it's worth putting it into the main build. Alright, it's where between I go down here or go down here. Should we go to the random special event? Let's try random special event. Again, 25 years or disenchant spell. I don't even think it's worth getting any of those. I don't think they do much. Alright, we're going to go this way. We're getting to the end of the second map. I mean, there's an achievement for doing the game in under 45 minutes. So I think if once you're familiar with the game, you might get it to around that figure. Might be doable in 30 something. There's 3 maps anyway. I don't know if it'll be like Slay the Spire and there'll be like a 4th map if you achieve certain features or not. Right, so they're not doing a lot this turn, so we're basically going to try and finish the front enemy to start with. Oh, it's worth bearing in mind now that the guy's Wrath will target any enemy, so we're not just a thing attached to get the front one. We can target any of them. We're at the point where this won't do anything, so we'll start using the other attack. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have gained the block, I should have just attacked. We will do that though, because we do want the blessing. 4 damage to the front enemy. Yeah, okay. And as you see, the lifesteal thing's building up. Next time we'll be able to do it again, and we should hopefully be able to gain. Well, you only get 20% of it back. So, okay, so these are worth explaining. This is broken. This is a status effect. There's certain things the enemy does cause you to have broken. So broken means you have to put a dice in it to bring it back, basically. So you're sacrificing one of your dice. So we want to get rid of the smallest dice into that to free the guy's Wrath, and then we basically attack with that. It is blocking, however. Okay, so I'm basically going to up this. It's only attacking for 6 though, so we should be able to block all that. So we basically just up this to 4. And that will gain me the block to survive, and then I'm going to Wrath. What are people's favourite colours in Magic? Let me know in the comment section. I'm a green player mostly. If it was a 2-colour combination, I'm a Celestia. I'm a green-white player. My favourite commander deck is Captain Caesar, the original one, which is Green-White Legends. So it's attacking me for 21, so I can block some amount of it. I'll put what in there because it gives me blessing. And then doesn't really actually matter. I'm going to take some damage. This is going to be an attacking turn by the look of it. They're not attacking me for much. Right, so we just start. I think I may have wasted my dice, those potions, but I wanted to show you what they did really rather than use them tactically. Looking like it will go down next turn anyway. Attacking me for 27. I have to think about this one. So if I gain 2x block, I'll gain 10 block and a blessing, so that seems alright. It's going to be close. Oh, it gets through the block, but not the thing, and there's no point using the thing because it's not going to heal for much. Or is it? I will kill it, so we'll do that. Right, let's see what we get. Earthquake. It's not Earthquake. Alright. Do I want to go for another battle? I'd rather not, because I'd rather go for an event where I might get to heal. In 12 block, we'll take the Iron Skin Potion. Sanctuary. It's going to be the heal one. I've got 30 something to play with, we'll see. So this is a boss, it's going to be the Hydra. And see, I also have a green-red Hydra deck. My Roshin deck that I found shown in my Commander series. I've got my most open mythic in the new set is the Hydra. It's a X casting cost Hydra. It's got haste, I believe it haste, trample. It might even have vigilance as well. It's a pretty good body. Right, we're going to basically, so it's attacking for 8 this turn, so we can nullify 8. That's not difficult. We put it in there, so that's the 8 sorted. Now we just start pumping into this. As you see, the Hydra thing. So on Hydra head killed, it loses 200 health basically. So you have to take out 5 heads effectively or deal damage to the main body. Right, so we're just going to keep going. And we can leave that there or leave it in. It's what do I think is best. I'll just leave it. And it'll be a 2 for next turn. Alright, so we do 8, gain 8. So we need to gain that amount of block will survive this turn, so we need to keep upping this. I'm going to put it in there mainly to get the blessing for next turn so we can have a larger attacking turn. Right, so on our large attacking turn we're going to cast this to try and gain some of the health we've lost back. Right, we'll carry on. What's it attacking for? It's attacking for 18. So we can gain 16 blocks, so we might be better. Can I kill this? So I do 4. I can up this once more to 6 and then go to 12. So I was like, Witching Pox, when it applies attacks on tech pox. I don't think I can kill it. I think I'm better blocking, so I'll do that. Alright. $20 to get rid of head number 1. Right, so we go up. Right, this is the blue Hydra head, and apparently this is the black Hydra head. I mean, they're not attacking for any damage this turn, they're just building their power, so we can just keep going for it, doing a similar kind of thing. I can't do the Wrath now, unfortunately, because it's a 6. So, but we can do, we might as well attack, so we do 11 instead. And then gain the, doesn't actually matter, you can gain 6 block and gain the blessing. Won't actually do anything, so we can just carry on to the next turn. Looking at 6, only an attack of 6, so we should be able to get rid of that brown work for sure. We do the maximum damage we can on that one, which is that. Then we put the mere 2 we need to in that, and then we go as high as we can with this, which you can spike. Right. There's one more map at the end of that. There's the final boss. Well, I assume that's the final boss anyway, because that's as far as I've got with the game. Right, so we're probably going to take the gain 20% turn. Right, so it's taking 13. I think we can probably finish this head. Oh, we may be able to finish this, so we can go up to this will go up to 5. It's not going to do it. But we can, that's the most, we're better doing 13 to it, then, aren't we? Yep. Up 1, 4. Yeah.
Mum's actually got a bit, so.
Well, I can't. Strange. Okay. Okie dokie. One minute. Right, so it's attacking for like 20 something. Right. I'm gonna up this twice and then we get as much as we can in. You can do 12 into that. And then we gain 8. What do you want to do that? You can hover over it and that shows you roughly what it will do. I'm just going to gain the block. Oh, I forgot about the potions. Okay, so you can gain 12 block. Maybe better doing that. Right, so that gives me 20, so it should be enough. That's not a good set of rolls, so we can use the potion to reroll the dice. That head. It's got 50 on it. I'm trying to just take that head because that head's going to do more damage. Wasted dice. Lifesteal's coming back online. So the best way to nullify the damage is basically to kill the head that you can. I know you're not going to be able to take out the 70, but you're going to be able to take out the 30 something this turn, so I feel that I'll I need to use the lifesteal first. That will make sense. Right, 15 to that takes it to 12, which should finish it, so you up this twice. And then you'll be able to put and we can stop on. Oh, it's got plus 14 attack damage. Wow, so that would be quite a lot to one of the remaining ones. So I'll go up with this. So that's the most I can do. So it's 16 damage to the front head. Won't take it out this turn. But we have to get through one round of it. Let's take the blessing for next turn. Then 15 damage to that head. Right, I feel we're going to get through this, just about. Damage. 21 damage. So I can get that as high as 5, so that's better than doing the damage because it's not going to kill it. Right, so we're getting 10 again, blessing. This is going to be close. I need to kill 2 more heads. So I'm obviously going to cost this to start with. Oh, I finished it up. Oh. Alright, Alright, we survived that by the skin of our teeth. Right, that brings us back to a far more manageable 50 something. We've got a shard, and let's see what relic we can get. Things that generally roll more dice are good. That rolls a dice, extra dice. Oh, that gives you +1 dice, but you lose rolled 6s. I might take that actually. Alright, we're on to the last map. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as always I'll definitely do more content for various different games. I like a wide variety of games. So you can do it on the ones up here or the one down here. The only one I'm using is the Wrath, so it becomes... Oh, that doesn't even seem very good. Deal 2 damage, gain 2 power, or deal 11 damage, gain 1 power. We'll do that one. Alright, we want to go via a shop if we can. So there's a shop over here, and then we want to kind of go over to this sanctuary over there, so we probably want to go this way, I'm going to say. Yeah, we'll go that way. Okay. Is it kind of more like a dream kind of world kind of map? They're not attacking this turn anyway. This one has a spell mirror. It's until end of turn it redirects the first targeted spell. So not a bad set of dice. Right. Should be able to take the first one down anyway. Take the maximum one. That's probably foolish of me. Do I need to block? No, not really. They're trying to finish the back one. Use the cost this, might as well. And leave the persistent twice. The protecting enemies, the back one has been dealt with, so now we can make a good start on this one. That will get the one up to 6 for the thing. Oh, I should. Yeah, but that obviously gets countered due to that. I'll just gain some forfeits from that. I've also played a druid in what effectively Hazel's like a druid. I've played a druid in Diablo as well. I'm quite enjoying the current Diablo at the moment. It's quite good. I quite enjoyed the current season. I might do a video when the new season starts. It will be season 4. The game's been out for a while now, but it's improving. Oh yeah, I might as well take the reward. I forget, I've got the slots. Alright. Let's take the normal dice. Shop or event. Does the event go to the shop? I'll go to the shop. I'm going to sell the spells to give me some money to get more stuff really. Spells, I'll just keep selling. I'll get to around 100 and something. So if I get to like. I think I might have misclicked. Alright, so I've got 120. Dice with 50% health or less, heal 10 health. I'm just going to take the healing one. I'm getting somewhere anyway. This doesn't feel like the best run I've had on the game though. Well, I can get a lot of sixes. And that keeps giving me more power. Alright, so I just up these. That's the most damage. And as you see, that one splits. Alright, so I now want to basically block someone. So it gives me enough block to survive and gives me a blessing. And then I'm probably better just passing. See, the one to target's the one in the middle. One in the middle has been dispatched and it's taken from minuscule amounts. So I'm getting 8. It's attacking for 9. Better just attacking it. You see, I can heal quite a lot back this time. Although it's cursed a lot of my things. Alright. Let's just roll some things. Alright, so we can put this. Not doing anything now, is it? It's all even no. Alright, this looks like this time will be a bit more productive. So I think I'm taking it out this time actually. Finish with a spike. What am I going to do the rest of this evening? After I've done this video, I'm probably going to do play some battlegrounds. I might do that as a video as well, but that will be a separate one. I'm then probably going to do my chinchillas as well, which are my pets. They're featured in their own video if you want to check that out. Block. They're not attacking for swap damage though, so we can start doing it. Is attacking for more? Am I better attacking one of the small ones? Or just attack one of the front ones? Can't roll that anymore. And there's no point putting that because it's all covered in the block. You see that we've got used up, but it's alright, we can use the second one to do it. Oh no, I just died. Oh well, that's the end of that. Anyway, that was Dice Forge. I mean, say, sorry, not Dice Forge. It was SPELLROGUE. I'm thinking of another game, and that was a SPELLROGUE. And hopefully you enjoyed it. I mean, say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully check out the game on thing. Unfortunately, it's only on PC at the moment. It might come out on console later, and that I don't know about that at the moment. All right. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Matthew, and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. We'll see you again on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much. Bye.